Hi, I'm Mike Richie, District Administrator for the Northland Pines School District, and I'm here today with a senior, Christian Swetnick. So Christian, welcome to the Videocast. I'm glad you joined me. Obviously today I'm not in my office. We are in the high school. We are in what we call the ITV lab. A number of our high school students take classes offered through, it could be Nicolay College, or it could be other high schools across Wisconsin teaching a specific class in their high school, but our students have the opportunity to participate in that class. It's interactive. They can talk to the teacher presenting the class, and they can also talk to the students that might be in a different high school, or in some cases we may have more than 2 or 3 high schools participating at the same time. So it's a high-tech room that we like to offer for our students' use, and it obviously fits well into our curriculum as we look at challenging all of our students. I'm so excited as the district administrator to share some great news with our community. This young gentleman sitting here with me today is not only a senior in our school district, but he just accomplished something that is actually done by less than 1/10% of all the high school students across the nation. And what I'm talking about is Christian just scored a perfect 36 on his ACT test. And as I mentioned, less than 1/10%. And let me put that into perspective. 781 students across the United States out of 1.66 million have accomplished this. We believe Christian is the first student in the Northland Pines School District history to achieve this great goal. So again, on behalf of the administration, the staff, the Board of Education, I say congratulations, Christian. Phenomenal. And the first question I have for you is, how do you prepare for the ACT? Not only how do you prepare, how does someone score a 36 out of 36?
It was no easy task. I've been very fortunate to take very advanced classes at the high school, several AP and several honors courses, and those definitely helped. My writing definitely got better in AP English and AP Economics especially. But then for the ACT test itself, I took many practice tests. I was in the guidance office quite often. They gave me the real ACT prep book, took several practice tests, especially hitting on sections where I knew I would need to improve, and then looking at some of their different test-taking strategies and being able to apply those in both the practice tests and the real test.
Obviously, Christian's a very bright individual, and I've known Christian since the 4th grade. And just before this video cast, I happened to take a peek at his transcripts, and I knew he was very bright. His official transcript goes back through 6th grade. There's nothing but A's. 6th grade, 7th grade, 8th grade, 9th grade, 10th grade, 11th grade, and 12th grade. All A's. He is, out of 138 students, he's ranked #1 in our district. His cumulative grade point average for his high school career is 4.0. Again, it's the maximum grade point anyone could have here in Northland Pines. So not only do you test well, Christian, you obviously take pride in your schoolwork, your studies, your classes. I also know you've challenged yourself. You've taken some very rigorous classes. Can you just share maybe 1 or 2 of those classes with us today? What classes did you find were the most rigorous for you?
Probably the most rigorous course I took was AP Microeconomics with Mrs. Hewitt. I was fortunate enough that she did an independent study with me, and she kind of helped let me run with my interests. If I had an interest in a certain economic current event, she let me do a paper on it. She would bring movies and other books from all sorts of current events. You know, the recent economic downturn, I studied that and read several different books from different perspectives, and wrote many different papers throughout the course and learned a lot. Some of the other courses I took were both AP English Literature and AP English Language. I have completed Math through Calculus 3, taking courses both here at the high school and in the ITV room. This has been just a great experience, this ITV room, and I'm currently a youth option student, so I'll be taking college classes this coming semester.
So Christian, I know one thing that I remember about you is, I know you're a senior now, but when you were in 8th grade, I specifically remember you coming over to the high school and taking and participating in high school classes as an 8th grader. Obviously, we tried to find a schedule for you that would challenge you. And I guess, what was it like as an 8th grade student taking classes with high school students?
I remember at first it was a little bit intimidating. I remember thinking to myself, I was going to be the only 8th grader in this sea of high schoolers. But when I got over here, everyone was very welcoming. The course material was very challenging, very intriguing. The instructors I had were just phenomenal, and I made several friends in the process. It was just an all-around fantastic experience, and I thank you and the district for being flexible and allowing that to happen for me.
Okay, as everyone is wondering, not just our staff, but I'm assuming out in the community, Christian, what is your future plan? What would you like to pursue, I guess, maybe, say, life after high school?
Well, I guess I'm a self-described math nerd, so I plan to pursue a very mathematical interest. My hope right now is to go to Princeton University. I will not hear back from them until April, so nothing will be decided until then, but I'm hoping to study operations research, which is in applied mathematics, trying to figure out how to do things efficiently at Princeton University, and probably pursue operations research at the graduate level and see where that takes me. I've looked at a few careers. I know airlines hire them. I've always had interest in commercial aviation, like traveling. I know College Board hires people like that to figure out the testing curves for SAT and AP exams, and I like standardized testing quite a bit, and I know that's, most people think that'd be a horrible career, but I think it sounds like a lot of fun. But there are many different avenues, and I definitely want to do something with math later in life.
Hey, Christian, as we wrap up here today, I guess I have one more question for you. If you could give advice to our other students, whether it's a middle school student or a high school student, to be a successful student here at Northern Pines, what would that advice be?
It's one of the big things to be to get involved. We have so many wonderful opportunities here, athletic, musical, academic. Get involved with something. Also, build relationships with your teachers, with your administrators, with your guidance counselors. Everyone here is ready and willing to help you. I found nothing but support. It's just been fantastic, but it's because I formed those really good connections. And also, yes, you have to study. Studying is a big thing and definitely makes the tests a lot easier.
Again, I'm here with Christian Swetnicka, who scored a perfect 36 on his ACT test, a very, very huge accomplishment for a very select few students across the United States. And I couldn't be prouder of Christian, all of his work. He's been a great role model for our students. And Christian, for one, I will miss not seeing you walking the halls of the high school. So I wish you nothing but the best in your future, and best of luck to you. And again, congratulations.
Thank you, Dr. Richie.